Yeah, I'm an artist. Fucking ask me about that.
How long have you been making work?
I would say I started making my work around 2004, when I would be then about 8 years of age. It was quite a simple piece. It was very meta. Basically, I would charge people to come into a room and watch me paint. But what I would be painting would be, I would be painting me, painting a picture of people watching me in a room painting. It was met with rave reviews. It was kind of like a continuum piece. It was something that I saw as being something that spoke to the longevity of time, really. It was one that, you know, at the time, I think now looking back in a postmodernist world, was it a comment on the Iraq War? No, it wasn't. But, you know, that was what was said of it at the time, was that it was about that. But it wasn't. It was really just me painting a painting of me painting a painting of people watching me painting a painting in a room of me painting. And, you know, people can read into it whatever they want.
What you envision, you think people see that in your work?
No. Usually because when I create my work, I'm operating on a lot of Class A drugs, really. So that kind of, you know, changes the perspective, I think. If you come into it and you're looking at it, but then again, who really cares? I mean, is there any kind of message to my work? Yes, there is, but I think it's hard to discern unless you're not me. I think you'd need to be me in order to understand the message. So what do I mean by that? Maybe I mean that you need to genetically have some of me in you to be me, to understand my work. Perhaps if I had a biological child, they could understand my work because there's a part of me in them, and therefore me is looking at my work.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Doing an interview.
You do some things using the pots and pans and
Yeah.
bits of like crumbs and stuff.
I do.
What's that about?
What is that about? I suppose really that is a comment on the moon landing. I don't use that word until it has been normalised to the point that it only means vagina. It needs to be more, until Lena Dunham or someone, I'm trying to think of who, Margaret Thatcher? If she said cunt, I would say cunt, but she didn't, as far as we know.
Okay. You are often quite closed off about your personal life.
I am. Why is that?
Well, it's because you're
Wow.
insecure.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like you're imposing meaning on me.
You are dishonest with your work, and you are hiding the true life that you have been living, which is one of not much at all.
No, okay. No, yeah, I thought you were going to say homosexuality.
To a man.
Well, no, he was married to a woman first. Oscar Wilde was married to a woman. So, you know, and actually some would say my wife looks a bit like a man. So, you know, is it wrong if I have sex with my wife because she looks like a man, but I'm gay, but she doesn't know that I'm gay? She just thinks she's beautiful and I'm having sex with her because she's a beautiful woman. But really, I'm having sex with her because she looks like a man and her vagina looks a bit like an anus. To me, pets is speciesist. I don't use that term. I would say animal companion. Obviously, I've seen what's between their legs. And it reminded me of a lipstick. Although it's meant in a really kind of facetious bullshit term, I subscribe to that. You know, for years, I didn't eat well. I was putting in absolute poison into my body, and now I eat a vegan diet. I eat healthily. I eat 3 times a day. Yeah, alright, fine. I do some black tar heroin, but you don't fucking catch me eating red meat. Yeah, it's quite a difficult.
Can you explain it really quickly?
My new work is not my older work, in which there is a screen in which I am drawing the screen, but behind the screen are artists drawing me, drawing the screen that I'm drawing. Okay. It's a comment on Syria.
And then, holding that,
Oh,
can you explain what that means?
sorry?
Can you explain why you've chosen this particular
I've chosen this
position?
because, to me, it says 2 things. It reminds me of where I was before, which was as a chain smoking, Cuban cigar loving arsehole in the art world, to where I'm going, which is as a respected, camp, out of the closet man who likes penises that look a bit like paintbrushes that you hold in this really bizarre way in which I've managed to hold it like that. Shaft, glands, Bob's your maker, Fanny's your aunt.
Last shot. Can you into the camera?
Yeah.
Can you tell the generation to come?